energy will have to obtain a trading license, says Deputy CEM-PN's Government clarified about the move to extend the term of GHADC and PHADC. And government asserted to stick to the fundamentals of the Lokayukta Act. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the India Energy Week 2024 in Goa today, marking a significant milestone in the country's commitment to advancing its energy sector. Addressing the audience, the Prime Minister emphasized India's unprecedented investment in the energy. He said, India is investing in energy like never before to ensure affordable energy across the country. He also underscored India's role as a global leader in providing direction on energy issues and reiterated the nation's dedication to expanding its energy infrastructure. The India Energy Week 2024 aligns with India's ongoing efforts to reduce its carbon footprint and transition towards a greener future.
ये आयोजन इंडिया विद द वर्ल्ड एंड इंडिया फॉर द वर्ल्ड इस भावना का प्रतिबिंब है और इसलिए ये मंच आज एनर्जी सेक्टर से जुड़े विचार विमर्श और अनुभवों को साझा करने का मंच बन गया है। आइए एक दूसरे से सीखने पर, तकनीक की साझेदारी पर और सस्टेनेबल एनर्जी के नए रास्तों को तलाशने पर एक साथ आगे बढ़ते हैं।
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on Tuesday distributed appointment letters to 346 LP school teachers at a function that was held at State Convention Centre, Shillong. In the presence of Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma, the event was organised by the Directorate of School Education and Literacy, Education Department and Government of Meghalaya. The number of letters distributed today was 80 for East Khasi Hills, 45 for West Khasi Hills, 85 for West Jantia Hills, 44 for East Jantia Hills, 41 for Southwest Khasi Hills, 24 for Eastern West Khasi Hills and 27 for Ribhoi District. Speaking during the occasion, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said that the function was not merely for the distribution of appointment letters to the newly inducted LP school teachers, but was also an occasion to share the visions and aspirations of the state government. The Chief Minister and the other dignitaries also launched the Teaching Learning Materials Kit for preschoolers.
Indavi Bhashisha Rainbow
Receiving the appointment letters, as it is a very, very important day for all of you. And as mentioned by the Honorable Minister, that there's a reason why we felt that this kind of an exercise is important, is because while the appointments are given, I think it's a special day for you, number one. And it's a day that you will always remember. And obviously we realize the importance of the teaching community in our society.
KHADC Deputy Chief Executive Member PN's aim said, all private banks operating within the jurisdiction of the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council will have to obtain a trading license from the council. The council's licensing officer has issued a notice to the banking institutions in this regard, according to the provisions laid down under the United Khasi Jantia Hills District Trading by Non-Tribals Regulation of 1954. He said, any trade or business for profit that includes the exchange of goods or services for other goods or money shall come under the purview of Section 2, subsection 5 of the regulation. He, however, said the council will examine whether the nationalized banks such as State Bank of India or Meghalaya Rural Bank fall under the regulation. However, It may be noted that the Canara Bank and the UCO Bank are nationalized banks.
Section 25 Gangka Khaswil District Pleading by Non-Tribal Recognition 1954 Kala bakal syai kamu ka service lagalong hadiyo dat kamu ke benta akan syai batin haban haka Pleading by Non-Tribal Recognition 1954 Section 2 Subsection 5 Kelakon syai kumui service for money which shall include trade. Kamu kepada ke services bagi bagikan bisa tingkat kan haplan hakanika Khaswil District Pleading by Non-Tribal Recognition 1954.
The state government has clarified that the move to extend the term of the GHADC and the KHADC is not unprecedented, and such a decision was also made in the past. Cabinet Minister and Government spokesperson Paul Lingdo said in the past, the Garo Hills Autonomous Council GHADC has had 2 years of extension when Dr. Mukul Sangma was the Chief Minister, and an extension of 6 months compared to the 2 years is relatively a very brief period.
All I can say is that this is not unprecedented. In the past, the Garo Hills, the GHADC, has had 2 years of extension when Dr. Mukul Sangma was the Chief Minister. So an extension of 6 months, when you compare to what was done in the past, an extension of 2 years is certainly relatively a very brief period.
Cabinet Minister and UDP Working President Paul Lingdo said that the aspirations of the regional forces are going to be a major focal point in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, stating that the various issues to be taken up during the election campaign have already been spelled out by their candidate when he was declared as the official candidate.
Well, various issues have already been spelled out by our candidate at when he was declared as the official candidate. Those issues are very vital, and we are fortunate that we have been able to select the best possible issues which are relevant to the Lok Sabha. And that apart, since 2 major regional parties have come together under this alliance, and also at a time when the aspirations of regional parties is going to be a major focal point of the Lok Sabha elections.
Social Welfare Minister Paul Lingdo informed that apart from the 4 names recommended by the Select Committee for the post of the chairperson of the Meghalaya State Commission for Women, MSCW, 2 more applications have been received. He also informed that a final decision will be arrived upon within this week.
Apart from the 4 names that were suggested and recommended by the search committee, 2 additional applications have also been received, and we will be taking a final decision within this week, since the last date for submission of such applications is already over.
The MLA of Nongpok constituency, Miral Bons Im, convened a meeting on Monday with line department officers and village leaders to address pending beneficial schemes from the state and central government. The meeting took place at Maulong Nongtulu village with participation from village leaders of nearby villages, focusing on various developmental issues. The meeting also emphasized the need for a health sub-center to extend healthcare facilities to various villages.
Budem ya ki katokan mitli kam kilude bat kaneka slong kabun kong golong naga benta ban pentikna ban budem naga benta ka proposal kaba lakham slam bangidaya ap kwinti kumka slong kumka dong hi boro boi ha gini gi time molong area gi jumi nang taki dok ha boro ha bade bat gi jin don no ayaka Sop Center. Kabar kalau macam budin ha kabudi bat kajian penrung ya ka School Maulong Government LP School hapok keneka PM Shri keneka skim jong ka soccer pedeng ya macam mentoy lembang jong keneka skim SAGY kabade kabala jikr pang ban identify nagam taban mentoy jong snong.
The Ribhoi People's Council RBPC and Meghalaya People's Social Organisation MPSO urged the Deputy Commissioner of Ribhoi on Monday to expedite the declaration of pending results of the DSC posts from 2021 to 2022. In a statement to the press following the meeting, RBPC President Jason Lennox Nongrum revealed that the organisation has formally submitted a petition to the Deputy Commissioner, urging swift action in announcing the pending results for the DSC posts, which have been pending for the past 3 years. Nongrum highlighted that, according to the Deputy Commissioner, challenges in result declaration stem from departments because they have not yet submitted the roster system. As a proactive measure, the organisation has set a strict 1-month deadline and the results must be declared by March 2024. Meghalaya government has asserted that they are sticking to the fundamentals of the Lokayukta Act and will not deviate from it. According to the Act, we cannot engage the service of the retired, that is fundamental of the Lokayukta Act, because the strength and influence of the retired are lesser than those officers in service. We cannot deviate from the Act, said Cabinet Minister and Government spokesperson Paul Lingdor.
Di kata orang fundamental ya kejingdan jangka Lokayukta namal ka board ka influence jong kibrio ki walet retired kalau duna shibun banyak kibrio ki barak officers ki barang pun aka service di kadai bet tam lo jong tar nong reni pat ba ini nggak berdiri nah ka at kaptam gini dega at kepelawan hadiin shibun ke jingki keleng jong ka ri di ban penong kam politics ya ni dah ke ba ya lambak ya ke public opinion ke loke ke ba nasrohi kamlang ethical.
State President of the National People's Youth Front NPYF Kitborlang Nongrem on Monday came down heavily on the Voice of the People's Party VPP for terming poor people that seek help from the MLAs as beggars. Nongrem made the statement after he was recently accused by the spokesperson of the VPP, Batskem Mirbo.
Lorka jingken no jong utei u nongelam nalan uno aiktin jong ka VPP banga yalam ya ka jinggot jong berkat jong ipai ba lan diman penjabo ya ka jinggot jong ipai berkat jong ipai ba tangkum kita kinong rabul na ka ying jong ki MLA lane nga penhiare ka kerdan jong ki MLA tangkum kita kinong le isne ngadon ban ongkum ni ba ima une unong aiktin jong VPP 4 Julai isne ya ki pai ba badog basuk meno na kata-kata nga imat ba sutu ya ka dor jong ka jingle isne ya ki para breu.
And now the weather report. Maximum temperature was recorded at 14.9 degrees Celsius while minimum temperature was at 7.6 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 80%, which lessened to 66% in the evening. Forecast, light to moderate rain is likely to occur at few places. Before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates India Energy Week 2024 in Goa. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma distributed appointment letters to 346 LP school teachers at State Convention Centre, Shillong. All private banks operating within the jurisdiction of KHADC will have to obtain a trading license, says Deputy CEM PNSA. Government clarified about the move to extend the term of GHADC and KHADC. And government asserted to stick to the fundamentals of the Lokayukta Act. And that's all we have in the news today. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time, same channel. Until then, good night.